What's going on, you all? Coach Reese here. Listen, I know I'm 2 to 3 days late, all right? I know I'm 2 to 3 days late. Listen, the Beterbiev Bivol rematch, beautiful fight, great fight. The right person won. Hey, stop it. Listen. Stop it. Beterbiev fans, listen. Both of these guys are great fighters, okay? You can't hate on either one of them. The right man won, and I'm going to explain how. Listen, I got to watch the fight twice today. Not once, but twice. Listen, I should have watched it Saturday with everybody else. However, my daughter had a volleyball tournament. And if you're a volleyball dad, you know good and well those things run from morning to night. You're not going to have any time to do anything else. And I'm 100% into my kids. So listen, the fight went the way it was supposed to go. Team Bivol had an excellent plan, and they executed it flawless. They executed that plan flawlessly, and hats off to them. It was smart, it was strategic, and it showed a lot of IQ when it came to boxing. Listen, follow me. I'm gonna show you how he won that fight. He won it. It's all right, man. He won it. Calm down. It's gonna be a third fight, but Bivol won that one. Follow me. Listen up. Okay, so first things first. Bivol knew that he wasn't going to be able to knock out Beterbiev. Everybody knew that. Dmitry Bivol knew that he didn't have the power enough to knock out Artur Beterbiev. It is what it is. However, during his training protocol, what I'm guessing is, hey, let's get stronger to at least keep him off of us. Because if you watch this fight, you see a different Dmitry Bivol. The first fight that we watched, Dmitry Bivol did what? All of that running around the ring, all of that perimeter running around the ring. He didn't stay in the middle of the ring. He who controls the middle of the ring is determining the pace of the fight. He's the conductor. So what we saw in the first 3 rounds of Beterbiev Bivol 2 was a different, more confident and stronger Dmitry Bivol, one who wanted to stay in the middle of the ring and conduct a symphony. And we got that. He got out there, stayed in the center of the ring, threw a nice volume of shots, kept Beterbiev at bay, because those jabs were a lot stronger than what they were in the first fight. In this fight right here, he kept them off. He kept running those hands. Anytime Beterbiev tried to counter, Bivol moved and countered with at least 2 or 3 shots. Every time. He did that, caught the positioning, created the angles, but kept the action in the middle of the ring for the majority of the first 3 rounds. And what that tells me right there is that Team Bivol knew that Beterbiev is a slow starter. So with the slow starter, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these first 3 rounds and we're gonna put them in the bank. We're gonna apply the pressure. We're going to make sure that we command the ring, we command the perimeter. We're going to make sure that we frustrate him. We're going to make sure that he knows we're here. We're going to make sure that he feels our strength and that we're not afraid of him. So we're going to bank those first 3 rounds and put them in our pockets. Smart play. Reason being, they knew that Beterbiev was a slow starter, is a slow starter, and he's going to come out like hell on wheels after he gets started. Lo and behold, what happens? Round 4, here comes Beterbiev, like a bat out of hell. Freight train coming forward. And he's gonna take possibly rounds 4, 5, 6, and maybe round 7. He might take 4 rounds back to back, which is what I had. He's gonna take those 4 rounds back to back. However, with Bivol, what Bivol learned is that A, he has to keep moving. B, during this training camp or whatever he did, he possibly worked on how to actively catch his breath while moving around and keeping that high, tight guard. Because at moments, even in those rounds where Beterbiev was taking, the initiative and working forward, Bivol had those moments of countering with those 3 or 4 shots. So Bivol went on the defensive countering approach through rounds 4 through 8. He let those rounds kind of, slide from him. He may have took 1 or 2, one from him. Maybe round 7, he may have skated because he still was establishing his jab. He even stopped double jabbing. Bivol loves to double jab. However, he was even removing the double jab and putting it back in his pocket. Boom. Inviting Beterbiev to come on in there. Because they also understood that Beterbiev has to be nose to nose with his opponents to punch and throw his shots. He doesn't have good range. He doesn't have good length in his shots. They know good and well that he's got to be right there in front of you to throw those short, choppy shots that he throws. They're strong as all get out. I'm not trying to discredit them at all. Strongest shots in light heavyweight, without a doubt. You don't want to stand there in front of that. However, they knew to move, and that eventually Beterbiev would be standing right here to try to get his shots off. So let's bring him in. He's older, we're younger. You know, I'm steady seeing inclines in Dmitry Bivol's, boxing or whatever. Think, Beterbiev is on his way out. He's topped out. However, they drew him in for the trap. So, with him being drew in for those traps and Bivol being able to catch his breath and, counteractively, boom, when he caught his breath, that even got him around. I think it was round 7, he got in, and on my card, he took that round. But rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12, Bivol went back to play A. Team Bivol went back to plan A, which was, okay, now we got to empty the tank back out. Fatigue was there. However, the volume was there. So then Bivol went back to boxing like Bivol does. Boom, all those looping long shots or whatever the case is, which frustrated Beterbiev once again. So it became an exchange of sorts then. However, with the volume that Bivol was throwing, the fight was going to go his way. Take the earlier part of the fight, take the middle part off, kind of, play it a little safe. Don't gas yourself out like you did in the first fight. And then at the end, hey, all systems go. High octane. Let it go. No matter what happens, happens. Empty the tank. That's what he did, and I think it was wonderfully executed, especially with a fighter that you cannot knock out. Take the earlier rounds, put it in the bank, breathe during the middle portion, and then at the end, jump back on him like a bat out of hell, and he did. And he got the victory. It was some good exchanges in those last, in the championship rounds or whatever. He was fatigued. He was taking something to give some. However, his arms did not stop moving as much as they did in the first fight. So, hey, kudos to Team Bivol. I see what they did. Hey, that's my synopsis on the fight. I'm telling you, go back and watch it. Watch it twice, watch it 3 times, watch it 4 times. Watch it however many times you need to watch it. However, understand that that was great IQ and, execution by Team Bivol and Dmitry Bivol himself to actually come up with that type of strategy to win against the man that they knew they couldn't knock out. I look very, very, very forward to number 3. And yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you saw. Let me know your synopsis. Let me know what you thought of the fight. Do you think Bivol won that way? Did you see any of those points that, I just brought up to you? Or do you think Beterbiev got away, with the fight and that they robbed him? Let me know how. Let me know why. Tag me in it. I hope you like this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you all think. Beterbiev, Bivol 3. Who wins that one?